Welcome back. It's time for another build. This time, Master Grade Super Deformed Aerial. So I have done one Master Grade Super Deformed before, and I was really impressed with it. I think I personally had kind of a bad image of the whole Super Deformed kind of world, and I had done kind of one of the smaller SDs, and the build was cool. It was fun, it was super fast, the model was cute, and then I saw the Master Grade, and I was like, okay, well this sounds a bit more challenging. Grabbed it, loved it. And amongst the review on that one, some folks had commented that the aerial was also a cool one to check out. So I ordered it, and here we are. So we'll do the usual, unbox it, time-lapse out the build, show it off at the end, and then I'll come around and talk about it. So let's get started with it. Okay. Let's see what Master Grade Super Deformed has for us here. Okay, right off the bat, stickers, some reds, yellows, blues, got some whites, some like fluorescent greens here for some weaponry, got some silvers, blues, greens, yellows. It'll be a very colorful Gundam. And our instructions here. So the imagery here on the box, on the instructions looks cool. With some nice pictures in the middle here, examples of how the bits work and things like that. And then all of our decals and painting guide. Okay, looks like we're coming in at 19 pages. So I'm excited for this one. Second Super Deformed Master Grade, should be fun. Let's get busy. Okay, let's take a look at it. So let's talk about Ariel a little bit here. This was about a 6-hour build time. And I mean, that is, for me, that is a pretty long build time. And just so you know, I take the time lapse, I edit out all the kind of extra junk, right? So you don't see me wandering off to get a drink, you don't see some of the conversations going on. I trim it down to just purely me building, and then I kind of calculate out from there what real time would be. So 6 hours of just building for this one. So it's a big build. The instructions on this one, pretty straightforward. There's a couple of vague spots, really. Not anything outside the norm for Gundam if you're used to doing them. But there are definitely a few spots where it's like, you know, I kind of get stuff together and I'm like, that's not quite right. And then you go back and look at the instructions and you're kind of like, I had like a 50-50 shot. So missed, flip something around, put it back together. Great. The other thing to note on the instructions is at the beginning, it kind of shows you, if you want to do the permanent score 6 mode, it's blue instead of red. And it tells you that at the beginning. So you kind of want to decide, do you want to do the score 6 kind of display or not? It shows you at the end how to swap the stuff out to go either way, but it would be a bit of work. And so I'm not sure it's something that you would want to do very much. I would pick at the beginning which one you want to do. The other thing is you kind of start with the shield and the weapon, which is a little different. It seems like every Gundam I've ever done, the shields and the weapons and everything was the last step, but you start with it. And the shield is a little disjointed feeling because it's a collection of bits, right? If you know Ariel, there's bits and stuff involved. And so it's like you build two, you build two, you build two, you build two, and then eventually you put them all together to make a shield. So it just feels a little disjointed at the beginning, but again, nothing bizarre. The fit and finish on it is awesome, right? I mean, it is like one of those top-notch kind of fit finish builds. No loose parts, nothing's falling off. The shoulders are keyed, right? So you actually kind of put them on backwards and they fit and then slide. All the spots that are ball joints, the hips, the head, they all snap together good and solid. It's just really a good build from that standpoint. The articulation, as you can see, the kneeling pose, I mean, not every Gundam for sure can hit that. So great articulation. A little less maybe in the arms because the super deformed, you do end up with kind of short, stubbier kind of arms. But as far as like ground poses, I mean, you can do all sorts of stuff. And of course you throw it on a stand, air poses or whatever you feel like doing there. The decals are really good. If you've seen some of my other videos, I'm kind of hit and miss on decals. I'll do some, but if they're not really adding to the model for me, I usually stop. I think I did all of these. They really look good. And to me, they just kind of take the model up a notch. And it's one of those things where they're like a dark gray kind of decal, and they're on the lighter gray, the darker gray, and then you have some white ones on the blues and the reds. But it's like, even from this distance, from the camera to here, I bet a lot of the darker gray on the darker gray, lighter gray kind of spots, probably you can barely see. They're just really muted and smooth, and they just fit in nicely. Other than that, I mean, the question always is, right? You come to me and you're like, hey, found this master grade super deformed Ariel. I'm just gonna stop you there and be like, get it? You don't even have to ask, just get it. You will not regret it in the least bit. I had ignored the super deformed world for a while and then fell onto the master grade super deformed and did the freedom, and it was awesome. And Ariel really is even better than that one was. I am super happy with this one and no problems at all recommending it. And that's it for Ariel. So keep the comments, suggestions, feedback coming. I love all of it. The conversations are all great. And thanks for watching.